All right, everyone, welcome back to the Fit IT Guy. I have some awesome stuff here today. This is a full Alcantara interior upgrade kit from Handshow. You can save 20% off on handshow.com with my code TFIG. I have a full kit here. This is a 12-piece kit. We have an armrest cover here. We have the Alcantara dash cover, which is great because we know that on the launch edition of the Model Y Juniper, they had an Alcantara dash cover piece. On all the non-launch editions, you just have this light gray fabric, which kind of doesn't match the rest of the car. Same for the Model 3. I believe if you just have the Model 3 Performance, you have the Alcantara. If you don't, then you just have the light gray cover. We also have a supporting dash piece that goes right beneath the Alcantara dash cover, which is awesome. We then have an Alcantara cover that goes around the wireless charging pad below the screen. We have an Alcantara rear screen cover, which is pretty neat, just to give a little Alcantara pizzazz to the rear of the car too. And we also have some Alcantara for the center console as well. So all three pieces of the center console, you know, the two sliding doors, and we have some Alcantara covers for the cup holder and the cup holder surrounding area as well. Let's go ahead and put these in and see how it looks after. Should look way more premium. All right, first things first, we're gonna put on the armrest cover. This is probably my favorite thing. It's probably my favorite thing that I wanna put in here. So with all of these pieces, they have the tape pre-applied, which you guys know from my other videos. I love when they pre-apply the tape to any sort of piece that we're sticking onto the car here. But you're gonna see the quality is so great. The fitment is perfect. I can actually just slide it on like that. I don't even need to put the tape. Of course, it's gonna slide if you're moving your, arm around and stuff, but otherwise it fits perfectly. So I'm gonna slide this off, I'm gonna remove the tape, and we're gonna stick it on. All right, I got the tape backing off, so we're gonna carefully slide this over, and we're gonna let it, actually, what we're gonna do is push it down once we have it on top here. So now that it's on top, I'm gonna push it down, and then let the tape stick, and we're just gonna hold this tape down for about 30 seconds and push heavily on it. That way, when we're moving our arm forward and back, you can already see it's not sliding anymore now. And you can see just like that is way more comfortable. It is so much more comfortable to rest my elbow on it, especially compared to the pleather here on the left door armrest, and doesn't slide around, and it's so comfortable and soft too. I love the feel of Alcantara, and it's just such a premium look. It really just, this one piece alone upgrades the interior, and it matches the wireless car charger here too. So I can't wait to get these other pieces on next. So next we have the surround for the wireless charger here. And we can see again, it fits just like that, and get the tape to stick, and we're gonna see exactly how that looks here. And wow, that looks beautiful. Just with the Alcantara that was already there on the wireless charging pad, now with the surrounding Alcantara, it just looks so much more premium. We're starting to look a little bit like the interior of a Model X here, which is freaking awesome. All right, just got the rear screen cover on as well. And this just looks so awesome with the matching Alcantara around the wireless phone charger and the armrest cover, and now this. It just really looks amazing and matches so well.
So switching over to my Model 3 here, since I had some other covers on my center console, just putting the first piece on here. So what I basically did was line it up at the top portion of the center console. And once I did that, lined it up, and then I was able to match the left and right side and then the bottom. Of course, it's a perfect fit. Then here we're doing the middle piece. Same thing, I'm aligning the top part. As soon as you get the top aligned, the rest of it will fit pretty easily and evenly. And then for this piece here, I opened up the cup holder slider just to get a better look of where the third piece here aligns. And once you do that, it's a pretty easy fit. And there you go. Now we're doing the cup holders here. This was super simple. Once you get it in there flat, it just sticks right in, and it's one of the easier pieces actually, even though it doesn't look like it. Now the cup holder surround was probably the trickiest piece, but I found that starting with the top and then working with the bottom and then the sides after made it come out the best.
All right, the tape backing is off, so just tilted the screen up here, and I'm going to show you how I stick this on. I'm just going to lightly hover it first. I'm going to start with the top and the bottom. Make sure the bottom is flush, but you have to push the top edges too at the same time to make sure that's all in there nicely. And then you can kind of just lay this down here flat, and we're going to push it and hold it down so that the tape can adhere. If you don't use any pressure, then the tape just won't have the full adherence. So I'm going to fully put some pressure on it for about a minute, just have the best possible adherence. Okay, that's all done. So the next piece we're going to put on is the dash here. I have a carbon fiber cover already, so I'm going to take this off because normally we have the fabric. Okay, so the Alcantara dashboard piece here for the fabric is 2 pieces. So it basically just kind of clamps onto one another like so. And this line, you're not going to see it because it's going to be behind the screen there. So I'm just going to tilt the screen like that so we can have more access here. And I'll go ahead and pull the tape off. And we'll stick this side on first. This is the left side. And it's kind of just going to sit like that, which already looks so much better. I don't know why Tesla did the fabric piece, really. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't match with any other color in the car. They should have just done Alcantara. It makes it look so much better, as you can see here. And yep, with our screen tilted back, you're really not going to notice that line. So let's go ahead and take off the tape and put it on. All right, so I just stuck this on. I took the tape off, and we can see I'm trying to pull it. I can't even pull it right now, so it is on there perfectly. Just pushing it down. Okay, the tape backing is off on this side, so we'll go ahead and flip it over. Stick it on exactly right here and right over the middle piece there, and it fits perfectly. Look at that. I'm just gonna go ahead and push it on like this, let it adhere nicely to the fabric piece, and then we are good to go. Way nicer already. The interior is really coming together. If I push the screen back up like so, this interior is really coming together nicely with the Alcantara. All right, so next we have these 2 pieces. These pieces will stick right here and fit just like that. And we can see even how much nicer that looks. So with the Alcantara on the top piece already, putting this here will look so awesome. So let's go ahead and take these tape backings off, and then we'll put that on. Okay, so I got the tape backing off. We have to put the right piece on first because, again, this kind of clips on like so. So let's put the right piece on first. We'll get it all lined up nicely here, like so. Like so, and that is perfect. Look at that. Now we can do this side too. Push it all the way to the corner like this. Push it down. And just like that. Just like that, we are good. This looks amazing. Wow. I'm really surprised how good this looks.
All right, everybody, thanks so much for watching this video. You can see just how plain and easy it was to install all of these Alcantara pieces from Handshow. You can save, again, 20% off on handshow.com with my code TFIG, and it brings the cost of this down quite a bit. And you can see here, it just looks a lot more premium, gives it that Model X and Model S look inside the car, which I really like. I think Tesla should have definitely gone with some more Alcantara inside the car. Just gives that more premium look. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and see you next time.